fellow aliens, humans. You know, this specific video here, needless to say, I had no choice. Spirit put it in me to make this video because I was on TikTok and I saw something that was very troubling, and I'm sure anyone who watch it, who has empathy and who knows true history, would be angry, right? It reminds me of other races attacking blacks. Now, in this case, the attack was on whites. Now, on my channel, I try to show everybody how these races began so that y'all could have peace with yourself. But the thing is, the video was basically attacking whites. And as an earth angel, I do not have this zeal to hurt anyone or to bring forth any form of injustice to any race on this earth, because after all, I know the true history of them. Okay? And I also know we are all one. Okay? It is one divine energy letting us get up each day. You understand? And that is source energy, which was the co-creator of all things. Right? Just like a toy uses a battery, we use a battery also. And that battery is source energy. Okay? This is why we could talk to each other, get up, walk around, and do things. Okay? So now, what really bothers me is that, this race issue is getting out of hand. It's been getting out of hand, right? But more and more I see it, it really bothers me, right? So let me enlighten y'all on something. All races, okay? Right now, the way I see it, everybody is ganging up on white people. You understand? Some would say it's karma. But the karma is not on all white people. Because see, just like blacks, Asians, and Indians and other races, we have clones among our in our races. Okay? White people is no different. Okay, these clones were made in labs, right? And set out there to multiply, just like us humans. And the result is not good. You understand? This is why you have so much divorce rates, because, if a human settle down with a clone, it's not gonna be a good thing, because guess what? That clone is most likely is a narcissist, or comes from a narcissistic bloodline. You understand? So, hence, you have to know who you're laying with, whether it be man or woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm a perfect example of it. I've just been through a relationship that, it could have destroyed me. But thank the Most High, thank my spirit team, they bailed me out ahead of time. Okay? So, white people, y'all know who y'all are. I'm talking about the humans. the empath, right? Majority of the white population, they're not empath. Do the math. Look at how they operate compared to an empath. Okay? You have white people out there right now who don't even like this race issue. They don't hate blacks. They don't want to hate blacks. They just don't want to participate. And you have blacks the same way, just like me. You have Asians the same way. But when Murdoch was creating his new creation, you understand? The mix-up started when he started making these clones. These clones, they have no art. You understand? You could know them. You could see them on the street. They are the one who acting out of character, full of hate, envy. The real empaths don't have those corruption in them, rather. Okay? So you could tell the difference. Don't go pointing your finger at white people, because all white people is not the same. I'm talking to all of you blacks, Asians, and other races who are plotting their demise right now. You understand? Because y'all feel, oh, white people did this, white people did that. Let me tell you something. When it comes to, I could speak on the black people behalf. When it comes to slavery, the same thing that they did then, they're doing now. You understand? Kidnap you, sell you for your parts, or sell you as a sex slaves. They have a name for it: human trafficking. And guess who was the head of it? I'm talking about in the black society. You think it was the white people? It was our own same people doing it. You could imagine a white man or a white woman hiding down the street kidnapping black children. They would stand out like a sore thumb. You understand? So don't tell me about slavery. We was our biggest enemy. Right? And that goes for all races. You have these enemies in the black race, and you have them in the white race, you have them in each and every race. So, I hope you learned something from this video. Separate yourself from them. Separate. You understand? Stick with your own humankind. And leave those clones alone. Okay? They're the one going around killing off people, shooting up people, doing all manners of evil. Because they have this clone DNA. Right? Their ancestors was made in a lab and set here among us. How do you think they get in the population? Through adoption, rather. They put them up for adoption and put them out there, and they grow up and they start sleeping with the real humans, and guess what? Before you know it, the population is infested with them. Okay, so this is what we're up against. This is what the confusion is all about between us races, why we hate each other. Okay? If you want it to stop, separate from those who is creating havoc in your race and become unified with your counterpart in the other race.